Hello, I'm Piers Braybrooke. I've been a makeup artist for like 25 years in South Africa in the fashion industry, and I do a lot of weddings. And what I'm going to try today is just to play with shimmery colors, the nude sticks, and just build a face mostly using my fingers, not using too many brushes or anything like that. And we're just going to play and work the face, and you can see how it develops into something really glowy, really chic, really fun, and really sexy. Okay, what we're going to use is the nude stick first. We're just going to cover the whole lid in the nude stick as a base, and it also has got fabulous shimmer. And then we're just going to use our fingers and blend it up towards the brow line. And the nice thing about this stuff is it's quite like a base itself. It should set and should keep the makeup on for longer. Then we're going to go to the Stella palette, and we're going to use a nice color. And what we're going to do is we're going to press it into the nude sticks. And what that does is it sets it harder and it takes more pigment on and then becomes a lot more brighter. And now we're going for quite a bronze nude stick, and we're just going to fill in the side of the eye, just about 3/4 of the way, about halfway across, and then we're going to blend it in. Now we're going to take the same dark pencil, going to take it to just halfway across. Okay, and we're going to blend it back and forth. And don't worry about making a mess, because we're going to clean it up anyway. Just one of the rules is from the side of the nose to the side of the eyes, nothing should be below. If you want to get that cat-like eye. The more you put underneath, then the lower the line will get. So now we want a bit of a lash. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick on a lash on either side. So what we're going to do is we put glue on, lift your chin and then look down here, sweetie. We're taking this, because there's no liner, we're taking this as close to the lash line as possible, literally sitting on the lashes. And you place it from where the last lash is to as close as the lash line as possible, because we don't want to see where this eyelash begins. Open it. And you see that gives you quite a spiky, beautiful effect, even without liner. And it also creates liner. But what we're going to do is we're going to take it further, is we've got another half a lash that we're only going to stick on the outside. And I know a lot of people are scared to use eyelashes with no liner, but if you can place it really close to the eye line, it really does make it a nice, fresh, summery look without getting too heavy or too dramatic. So we're going to stick another half just on the outside to make it fuller. And we're just going to stick it as close as we can on top of the other one. See, that gives you quite a lot of drama at the side, even without mascara. But the trick is to stick it as close to the lash line as possible. Now we've done the messy bit on the eye, now we're going to move to the skin. So what I'm going to use is a Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, because the skin is near perfect. So we're going to pop on a bit of tinted moisturizer, just using my fingers again. We're going to just take it down the neck a little bit as well. I'm going to use a mixture of 2 concealers, NC20 and NC35 from MAC. And we're going to put the lighter one on the inside here. Okay, and then the NC35, which should be a similar shade to her skin, up onto the cheekbone, following that line from the side of the nose to the side of the eyes, up onto the cheekbone. We're going to just put a bit of concealer on the side of her mouth. There's a bit of discoloration there, around her nose a little bit. And now we're going to add in the color. And the reason why I use lipstick on the cheek is because it seems to last longer. If you set it with a bit of powder, that it adheres to your skin a lot better than if you put a powder blush on top. What we're going to use now is the same palette that we used on her eyes. We're going to use like a little bit of highlight on the top of her cheeks, just to make it shimmery, like high shine on the top of the cheek. and we're going to blend it. We can use our fingers as well to blend it away. But we want the light just to hit it on that section there. Take the same color down the bridge of the nose, just to add a little bit more shine. And just on the chin, and just brush it on those little cupid things. Okay, and then we're going to take a translucent powder, and we're just going to matte down where we don't want too much shine. If there's too much shine around, and where the makeup might not stay. So we're just adding a little bit of powder here and there. And it's just a translucent powder, look at it. Because this way it tends to run a bit. So you have to set it with powder so it stays on the skin a lot longer. But then we still got the shine on the cheeks. We've got like controlled shine now. We're just going to pop on a very pale lip gloss just to make it moist and glistening and beautiful. A very pale pink color, beautiful and soft. We're just going to brush the eyebrows up. We're not going to fill them in and make them dramatic. We're just going to keep them fresh and beautiful. And finish off with just a lick of mascara. Look up, darling. And then we're going to blend your own lashes in with the false eyelashes. And there you have it, a very simple, fresh, glowy summer look. That's also glamorous, but also very simple. So what we're going to do now, so once you've done your day face and you've been out and about, you want to turn this into something a bit more dramatic for the evening. This time we are going to use brushes. So what we're going to do, and what we're going to use for all the dark shadow that might fall underneath, is these things called shadow guards from 27 Pinks. So we just pop them underneath and it catches whatever falls underneath and doesn't make too much of a mess. Go to the same Stella palette and we're going to go for like a deeper bronze, maybe a mixture of those two, and we're going to extend the eye out. Okay, the darkest part should be on the outside, and we're going to extend out into sort of like a triangle color. Then we're going to take the lighter of the bronze colors and we're just going to blend it into, from the outside, always do from the outside in, into the crease line, and then up onto the nose just a little bit. Okay, we're going to get the lighter of the two colors, and we're just going to pop it underneath the brow bone, just so it picks up the shine there. To reinforce this color, so it just integrates better. And for evening, we're going to put a black pencil on the inside of the eye. Look up, darling. So we're just going to take it all the way along, right along there, and keep it on the inside of the eye. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the darker brown color from Stella, look up, and we're just going to also blend the black eyeliner that is caught in the lash line in, and it also helps it stay longer. So we're taking it to about halfway across. Finish it off with a liquid liner for total dramatic effect. Close your eyes. And that would be the finished version, but we're going to reinforce the color. Close your eyes. And that gives you quite a dramatic, but we need to blend it to perfection. So we're just going to go over the eyes one more time just to make sure that it is all blended before we remove these little chaps here. We want to reinforce the highlight around the eyes, so we're going back to the light color. Look at it. And we're just reinforcing that line. Just underneath the tear duct and onto the tear duct. And we're just going to reinforce all the shimmer that we put on before. down the nose, on the chin, on the cupid. And there we have it, a more evening, more dramatic look, taking a summer day face into nighttime. And it's all shimmery and glowy and beautiful.